An example when someone interpreted my message incorrectly was when my friend came to my classroom back in high school and thought I was mad at her because I looked up, and then I did not say anything until she was leaving to her homeroom when the bell rang and I said bye. Based on the perception process, they got it wrong by reading my body language and the way I interacted by ignoring the context of the situation. The perception factor selection and the fundamental attribution error mentioned in our course played a role in this outcome, as the stimuli that received attention was my absence in interaction and left out the other factors of my behavior. The fundamental attribution error was the tendency of giving more weight to the personal qualities of a close friend, disregarding one's presence rather than the situation of how I was prioritizing my study time when the attributions were made. After our classes ended and we saw each other in the hallway, I went up to her and she said, "So now you want to talk to me?" And continued to say, "Is there something I did wrong?" I was confused at what she was talking about, so I said, why would you think that? As she was looking for clarification to my behavior, she then explained how she felt from our encounter earlier in the morning, of how I did not even acknowledge her until she was leaving and communicated a dry bye. And then shared my side of things and said, "Do you not see that I had my notes out and my headphones were in?" I explained that the reason I did not interact with her was that I was fitting in extra time to study for the test that was going to be later handed in that class. So I was just wanting to focus on my notes and had my headphones in to indicate that I was not free to converse. From explaining my side of things, I was able to correct the errors in perception by having open communication with each other that included the context with perception taking, and which were engaged in perception checking as well, which helped us understand others accurately instead of assuming that our first interpretations is correct. If I had to do it all over again, I would have taken a moment to go greet her in person and actually take that time to briefly share that I was studying for the test and would not be able to converse, to not have accidentally communicated another perspective of things that where she thought that I was mad at her.